If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
What are you doing this Thursday night? Why not drop by Sullivan's Steakhouse on Light Street? A fabulous dining room, a sexy bar, jazz music, $5 martinis, and food specials. Seafood, steaks, and value. That's Sully's.
Tom Clayton back in the house. What's going on, Tom?
What's up, Nestor? Nothing much.
I think you're the bad boy of the competition. I think it goes without saying. You are the edgiest of our 27 hopefuls and remaining 13. How are you, man? Good to see you.
I'm good. I'm just, trying to be as edgy as possible,
Well, you're an entertaining lad. I'll give you that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm entertained by you. So, how's it going for you? How's the competition going? You said you've run into girls who knew Nick Miskelly. What I'm finding out now, it's very, very incestuous among Baltimore sports fans.
Yes.
Somebody knows somebody who knows somebody who's in the competition, who knows somebody else that's in the competition, and the dividing lines have been drawn up. You're creating a storm out on Facebook right now about how you should be the champion of this competition.
Absolutely.
I admire, you're a self-promoter. You fit right in with me and Drew.
Hey, I heard that you guys really like to self-promote yourselves.
Well, we don't. Who the hell will?
Nobody else is going to do it for you guys.
Yeah,
so
Anita Mark's going to do it for me? What's up with that?
You don't want her. Believe me, you don't want her to promote you in any way.
So what's going on with the blog, man? What's been on your mind? What have you been writing about? Catch everybody up on what's happening in the world of Tom Clayton.
With Ravens mini camp starting today, I've been writing a lot of blogs about some burning questions I have going into the season. Just things like how are we going to replace Bart Scott? How's Greg Mattison going to do replacing Rex Ryan? What's life going to be like after Stover?
The worst part is we're not going to find any of these answers until like January.
It's awful. It's the anticipation's killing me. I want the season to begin tomorrow.
So does everybody else. And is that because the Orioles stink again?
And I guess I just love the Ravens. I can't help but love the Ravens, and they're so exciting.
Did you ever love the Orioles? You're 28,
yes.
Right? So the Orioles have stunk since you hit puberty, basically.
I love the Orioles. I love the Orioles to death. I can't get into them as much as I used to when I was younger. It just feels like baseball in general, though.
You lost hope?
I haven't lost hope. I still have hope. I
haven't lost hope. I've lost hope for this year.
Exactly.
But, one day, these clowns won't own the team, and one day they might compete again.
Maybe our main man Cal Ripken could own the team someday, and then we'd have something.
From your lips to God's ears, Clayton. That's
then
all
we'd
I
have
can
something.
Say. So what else have you been writing about? You watching hockey? You watching lacrosse? What are you into right now?
I've been doing a lot of Orioles stuff, just the despair that I have with the Orioles right now, and the bullpen situation, the starting pitchers. I'm not a big hockey guy. I'm not a guy that's going to be able to come in and tell you too much about hockey.
Nothing wrong with that.
So that's really not my forte. But I've been doing some Orioles stuff, some stuff with Masson, and just the terrible product that they put out every day.
What do you hate about Masson?
Well, the fact that I would like to watch the Orioles in HD on my television, but when I go to watch it, instead I'm forced to watch the worst team in baseball, the Washington Nationals, instead. And yet, Peter Angelos owns, I believe, a 90% share of Masson, but he can't get his own baseball team on the air.
Well, they're trying to market the other team. Long term, they'll make more money on the Nationals than they will on the Orioles. If the Nationals got good, they'd make a lot more money on the Nationals.
Well, it's a much bigger media market.
Right. Well, that's...
I see
Peter
that.
Angelos doesn't care about Baltimore. If he did, the baseball team would be better. And if he did, he'd be more ashamed of what they have down there.
Exactly. It just feels like he's just spitting in my face. And
I'm ashamed of it.
He's saying, I don't care about you at all. You're forced to watch the Nationals, and I have to, troll through the channels to find out where the Orioles are playing every night. It's just ridiculous, and it seems like a public access type situation they're running over there. Just embarrassing.
Yeah, I would call it Wayne's World. What did you write about it? You write about it earlier this week?
Yeah, a little bit earlier this week.
Yeah, you got your pre-minicamp burning questions you have here, and your closer by committee, and you even you pooped on boxing the other day, too.
I didn't poop on boxing. If you read it, I love boxing. I'm pooping on boxing because I think that boxing is a sport that's killing itself. It's a sport that's lost a ton of interest in the common sports fan, yet they're still charging $50 to watch a fight. And people just, with this economic era and the lack of interest in the sport, I just think they're killing themselves.
Yeah, I haven't bought a fight for $50 in quite some time.
Neither have I.
But everybody's buying the UFC, though.
That's the other part of my thing, is that with MMA, you have guys like Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell was on Entourage. When's the last time you saw someone like, Manny Pacquiao on Entourage? The MMA fighters are much bigger celebrities.
Well, and that's self-promotion.
Exactly.
You gonna come back and self-promote and do 15 minutes here, Tom Clayton?
Absolutely.
All right, Tom Clayton will be next on the clock. It is limited access, all brought to you by Royal Farms, real fresh, real fast, and it is the Coors Light King of Baltimore Sports Talk competition. The semifinals, Wednesday night, Donna's Tavern in Dundalk. We have many, many celebrities on tap for Wednesday night to judge our competition. I don't want to tell the potential semifinalist who the celebrities are. I may let that out of the bag at some point on Wednesday, but I might not. Either way, Tom Clayton gets his 15 minutes on the clock. Luke Jones will be coming up a little later. Chris Pika will check in with Blog and Tackle later on. And if you miss Cal Ripken, you might even get that. Tom's on the clock in 2 and 2.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.